We mentioned in our public statement last week that our fight to obtain the evidence in the case against Constable Bryce Collins has hit a brick wall again. Of course we can appeal, and we will, but we just wanted to give some more detail. So Collins illegally looked Luke up on his police computer on his day off, allegedly the day that Luke was killed, and he shared privileged information with a member of the public. Police did not inform us at all. We only found out after he'd been sentenced when a supporter of ours noticed Luke's name in a paywall news article. Of course, we requested for his actions and the possible impact they had on our son's killing to be investigated by the coroner, but she refused. We requested the evidence from ethical standards. They refused, and our lawyers wouldn't help either. We requested it from the Crime and Corruption Commission, but they refused, so we were forced to apply through Right to Information. They refused, giving the excuse that it was 79,000 documents that would take too long to complete. We applied for an external review through the OIC, and they've just refused, even though we had reduced the scope to just 4 things. When Collins looked Luke up, what information he used to look him up, why he looked him up, who it was he gave the information to. The excuse for not disclosing it then changed from being too much information to process to being exempt, as it's a CCC investigation, which we pointed out was now closed as he'd been sentenced. So now the excuse is it's not in the public's interest. Now the public really need to know that a cop can commit crimes against you and they never even have to tell you. Bear in mind that this cop also committed other crimes against other victims, including looking up a woman he matched with on Tinder, taking a photo of a deceased person whilst on duty and sending it to a woman on Instagram. Do these victims and their families know what crimes he committed? Were they part of the proceedings, as all victims of crime should be? Remember, his case was allegedly adjourned 10 times in Proserpine, and he then travelled hundreds of kilometres from home twice to plead guilty and be sentenced after Luke's inquest in Brisbane by a judge who was allegedly an ex-cop. He was represented by the director of the same law firm representing the cops who killed Luke, but it's not in the public's interest to know anything. Obviously, we're not the public though. We're the parents of his victim, and his actions should be scrutinised to establish if they had any impact on Luke being stalked, threatened and killed, and or the subsequent investigation. We know he watches our page, and to him we say this: we will find out, we will expose the full impact of your actions, and we will seek to hold you fully accountable.